Alright, so now we got this video that dropped yesterday, I think. Yep, dropped yesterday. It says routine traffic stop finds missing 13-year-old girl. Ooh, now that is God. That is God right there. Routine traffic stop, just a routine traffic stop, just stop them just 'cause, regular traffic stop stuff. And boom, found a child. That's God. That's God for real.
Who's hiding under the blanket?
Just a friend, like a really close friend.
She's your girlfriend?
Because I just met her. That's way too soon.
How long ago did you meet her?
About 2 days ago.
2021. Does that look like her? Hey, I got a question for you. Is that you?
No, sir. That's
No.
his wife.
His wife? He's got condoms in the center console.
I lied about the show.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
This is gonna work a whole lot easier if you quit lying to me.
Over 1,400 miles from home, a young girl is found hiding under a blanket during a routine traffic stop. Behind the wheel is a 32-year-old man who claims he just met
Look at him. Fucking disgusting.
her days earlier in Las Vegas. But when police start peeling back the story, they find lies, fake names, and the culmination of a shocking multi-state investigation.
Yeah,
You said
2
she's
days ago.
19.
I did the math wrong. I didn't know.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. Just as the sun is coming up in Navajo County, Arizona, a sheriff's deputy notices a black SUV headed eastbound on Interstate 40 with several items hanging from the rearview mirror. When he pulls up behind the vehicle, the driver instantly takes the next exit, at which point the deputy makes the stop, only to find that the driver is not alone.
How you doing?
Yo,
Good. I'm Smith. I'm with the Navajo County Sheriff's Office. The reason I pulled you over, you have all those things hanging from your rearview mirror. That's an obstruction of view from the roadway.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Who's hiding
oh
under the
my
blanket?
God.
Huh?
Yo,
Oh.
that's but that's fucking. Sheesh. Good thing you got pulled over because of that. Because if there wasn't any other reason, if he didn't have that, would have just gone pot like nothing. That's God.
Can I have you put the blanket down just so I know that there's not a gun or nothing under there?
There's nothing. It's that down.
She all right?
Yeah. You ready? Just thinking.
Okay. Is there anyone else in the car hiding?
No, just two dogs.
2 dogs?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get your driver's license, your registration, and your insurance? Can I have her keep this blanket down? I don't know if there's like a weapon or anything underneath there.
I promise. She's just passed out.
Just passed out?
Yeah, it's just sleeping. It's early. You can start.
Okay. Can I get her ID?
She actually sleeping?
What's her name?
Surprised she's not like
Daisy?
screaming,
Daisy what?
Garcia was born
And birthday?
2007. Yes.
She's probably like shocked and scared.
2007?
Yeah. Yeah, so
Daisy Garcia Guzman? Okay. Alright, can I have you come on back? I'll give you a written warning.
The driver, Raul Alexis Arellano Romero, is patted down and taken to sit in the deputy's front seat. But it's the identity of his female passenger that will turn this routine traffic stop into a morning of mystery.
You're not gonna lock me in here or something, right?
You got a handle. How's your day going so far?
Pretty good, not too bad. A little tired, but not too bad.
Gotcha. Where are you coming from?
I'm originally from Puerto Rico, actually.
Or where are you coming from?
Oh, right now? Oh, so I traveled to Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on my way back home to New Mexico.
Gotcha. So you don't live in Alabama anymore?
No, I don't.
That's not how you get to New Mexico.
Well, I had to kind of stop a little bit because it's starting to get tired. So I thought I could find somewhere here, but I guess there's nothing here.
Hmm.
Thought that was possibly a gas station. That doesn't look like one.
Yeah, you just passed like a dozen of them actually.
Oh, I did for real?
Yeah.
I feel very
man.
weird being in your car right now, I'm not gonna lie.
What is that? Would you rather stand out in the cold?
I mean, I could have just stayed in the car. It's just kind of weird. I've never been invited into.
Consider it your first time.
Yeah.
Where's Daisy from? Alabama or New Mexico?
I think she's from New Mexico, if I remember correctly. Yes.
She's your girlfriend?
No, she's not.
Who is she?
Just a friend. Like a really close friend. Nothing like that.
How old is she?
19?
The deputy has noticed Raul's nervousness, writing in his report that his hands were shaking as he handed over his license. He decides to dig a little deeper into Raul's story.
So she's 19,
Start
right?
breaking them down.
Obviously. She's an adult.
Like the
You said she didn't have an ID on her.
Mm-mm.
What do you mean by that?
I don't think she has one. I don't think she's ever gotten one yet.
Not even an ID?
Not that I know of. I mean, she hasn't shown me or talked to me about one.
Oh, hell
so
no.
I really don't know.
Yeah,
How long ago did
the
you meet
cop
her?
knows right now. It's sounding
About
crazy.
2 days
She
ago.
don't got ID.
Something like that.
Where'd you meet her at?
Vegas.
So
Yeah,
how old is she?
Just taking her home?
Nah, kinda. Not really like that. She just said that she's never been to New Mexico. And I told her, I'm like, well, it's really flat land. So thought we'd go and see it
I
together.
thought you said she was your girlfriend.
I never said she was.
Okay. Must have been a misunderstanding.
No, I know. I never said she was. I just met her.
Try to
That's
kid him
way too
there.
soon. Just been kind of getting to know her, I
He's
guess.
fucked up.
With
'cause
Raul's
he-
answers
'cause
not
he
quite
didn't say
lining
that.
up, the deputy calls for backup.
So what are you planning on doing with her?
Nothing. Just, she wanted to go to New Mexico, so she asked for a drive. That's why I think she's like a drifter or something. Or nomad.
We got a problem with human smuggling going on.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what human smuggling is?
English isn't my first language, so...
You speak very good English.
I know,
What?
I know I do, but
Okay.
smuggling sounds like...
I was not born yesterday. You
Come
know
on
what
now.
human smuggling, human trafficking is.
Human trafficking, yes.
Okay.
But
There's a little
human-
bit of a difference. So human smuggling would be hiding an individual that's not from this country, bringing them across and taking
Okay.
them somewhere to another state.
Gotcha.
Like you met a female 2 days ago.
Yeah,
You're taking her to another state.
I gotcha. But it
And you
ain't...
don't really know anything about her.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Do I really look like the smuggling type?
Anybody can be a smuggler.
Come on now.
That's valid.
We've got grandmas, we got grandpas, we got...
Oh, no.
everybody.
But that you could hit him with the eyes like, do I really look like I'm head ass what? Anybody
that's
can-
I can tell you that as soon as I get behind you, you jump off the interstate and you go to a dead-end road saying that you're going to New Mexico. It doesn't help.
Oh, that's fair. Well, I mean, I'm not from here.
To get to the bottom of things, the deputy turns to
Yeah,
the
good
girl
cop,
for
boy.
answers.
Do you have an ID on you, Daisy? And what's your last name?
Garcia Guzman.
Okay. What are you doing with him?
Just going to some family.
When did you meet him?
A long time ago.
A long time ago.
Couple years.
Okay.
As a K-9 unit arrives on scene, the police
Wait,
gather
what?
Daisy and Raul together so the drug dog can sniff the vehicle. The deputy takes the opportunity to again ask a question he's gotten 2 different answers to.
How old are you, Daisy?
I'm 17.
You're
I
17.
thought you were 19.
Well, I'm 27.
2007.
With the internet.
Oh, well, man, I did the math wrong.
With that odd excuse hanging in the air, the K-9 deputy comes back with news that adds yet another wrinkle to this traffic stop.
All right, y'all. So my canine's trained to detect 4 odors, okay? Cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, and fentanyl. You indicate a positive alert to the vehicle. Having said that, have you guys been in contact with any of those drugs?
Like, with any, no.
No,
Maybe
like no one.
weed, but,
He is alert to weed, man.
okay, well, that's...
No one's smoked any meth. No,
No,
friends in
don't.
Vegas messing around with
I
anything.
don't, no, and I didn't really have anybody in the car much, so...
Okay. My canine alert to the vehicle in the state of Arizona gives us probable cause to search the vehicle, okay? So we are going to be searching the vehicle. You guys are saying we're not going to find anything? No tutors, no paraphernalia, nothing like that?
Nothing.
Okay.
As they prepare to search the car, Daisy and Raul are separated once more.
Daisy, can you come here real quick?
Maybe at most...
Can I search you real quick?
Like, weed, but nothing like crazy
Okay.
or anything like that.
You got nothing on you? I'm going to have you sit in the front seat of my car, okay? Before anybody goes in here without me in there, I got to put you in handcuffs, okay?
I'm confused,
So you
bro.
don't grab any of my stuff. Just go ahead and
She's
put them on
probably
your
like,
back.
probably
why are
like
you...
scared to say something, you know.
She's just detained right now.
Because I'm not
That's
going
why
to be
she's
in here to
asking
watch
for
her.
help.
She's just going to sit in my vehicle. I don't need anyone going through my
Because she
computer.
told them that she doesn't.
As they begin the search, the deputies discuss the growing discrepancies in the pair's stories.
So she's hiding under this.
Yeah.
And like I pull it up, she looks young. He says she's 19 and they met 2 days ago. She says they met a long time ago and that she's 17.
Okay.
And they met in Vegas and he's taking her home to New Mexico. Or to New
LPRs
Mexico.
have him in Idaho, and he said he only went to Vegas.
Interesting.
He's got knives all over the place, bro. I would definitely CCH. She has no luggage in the car. Oh, there's the weed.
But at the moment, the deputies are more interested in finding out the truth behind Daisy and Raul's situation than what they found in the SUV.
Now that you're not next to him, have you seen him use any drugs over the past couple days?
No, sir.
No. And how old are you?
17.
Okay, so did you give him a fake ID?
No, sir.
You give him a fake name and date of birth?
No, sir.
So why does the date of birth that he ran come back to someone who's 19? You don't know?
No, sir.
Okay, how long have you known him?
Multiple years.
Multiple years? Okay. And how old is he?
Sure.
Not sure. Do you know his full name?
Raul Alexis Ariana.
Okay. Is that your boyfriend or no, just a friend?
We're kind of like family.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a personal question. It's up to you if you want to answer. Have you guys had any kind of sexual contact or something like that? No? Okay.
The cops note that a fake tattoo on Daisy's neck is wearing off, giving them more reason to suspect that she might be younger than she's letting on. Meanwhile, the other deputy turns up the heat on Raul.
Can you relay exactly what happened this weekend
What do you mean?
with her and your travel plans and everything like that?
Why?
I'm
Because
confused.
it's
I don't
not
know.
adding up. I've talked to her, talked to you.
Like I
Good,
think
two different stories.
I
I just
might know
want to
what's
figure out
going
what
on.
actually happened so that we can go on from there.
Okay, what
Hopefully
did she
it's not
say?
the.
I'm not going to tell you that.
Well, I mean, I feel weird answering. I just told you what I told you what happened.
So you met her 2 days ago.
Yes.
You went to Vegas. You met her 2 days ago.
Yes. Well, yeah.
You said
2
she's
days ago.
19. She's 17.
I did the math wrong. I didn't know.
And what are your plans with her? Because it
Nothing.
doesn't make sense that you're going to take her to New Mexico, but you're not going to take her home.
I travel. No, I am taking her back. I travel a lot, so I just going to New Mexico for a little bit. I'm gonna see my mom. My dog just died. One of my dogs just died, or my mom's dog just
Well,
died.
what are you going to do with her? You said you're not taking her to your mom.
Not like to stay. Not like that. No. She's gonna get a hotel, I'm guessing. I really don't know.
With what money?
I didn't really think about that, to be honest. I guess with mine. Anyways, at this point, I feel like I need a lawyer because I'm feeling a little harassed. I'm not gonna lie.
You're not being harassed. You're detained
I know,
at this
but
point, okay? You're going to go in the back of one of these cars.
seems a little sketchy. So
No.
Feeling
You'll be
feeling
fine.
a little harassed.
started off with
You'll
a,
be fine.
sure.
Just answering
I'm not
questions.
from here. I don't know how this place works, and I know some places
I can
are-
tell you that if you're taking a 17-year-old girl across state lines and you don't know any of that information, you go to Vegas, you pick her up, everything that I've seen so far, obviously you're
Yeah,
detained.
it
Okay.
just sounds
The
crazy.
deputy will soon discover the truth behind Daisy's identity, but it will take some work to get past what he believes is possibly Raul's coaching.
See, I
The
knew
deputy will
it.
soon discover the truth behind Daisy's identity, but it will take some work to get past what he believes is possibly Raul's coaching.
See, I knew it. She's probably
I've got a bunch
not
of questions
saying
because
anything
this
like
isn't
any
really making
help
sense to
me or
me.
nothing like that because she told her that if
Are
she
you
does
from
anything
California?
No, sir.
and she's
Where are you
scared,
from?
you know.
Right where I was born.
Like where are you living right now?
What's it called?
Damn, that's fucked up, bro.
No, I forgot what it's called.
Just be honest with me, please, because we will figure out everything, okay? Just please be honest with me so that it's not any more confusing than it needs to be. Can I get your real name? We're gonna get a fingerprint scanner here. We're gonna get a fingerprint scanner here.
Do I have to do it?
What?
Do I have to do it?
Yeah, we're gonna get your identity. Okay, so I'm gonna need your full name. Here's the thing, Daisy, or whatever your name is. You're not in trouble right now. We are the police. We're here to help you. We're not here to get him in trouble, but you're 17 years old. I cannot let you go with him from here on. Okay, so we need to figure out who you are and where we can help you go. What's your name?
Daisy.
No, tell me your real name.
Daisy.
Okay, how do you spell it? Here's the thing. If you lie about your name, you're going to jail. And we will figure it out. We've got facial recognition and the fingerprint scanner. Okay. So I'm going to give you, this is your last chance to give me a truthful identification. You're going to have to give me a true name and a date of birth, otherwise you go to jail. Okay?
At last, the girl admits to the deputy that she's not a 17-year-old nomad, but rather a 13-year-old from the opposite side of the country.
You can cancel the facial rec and
Yo, that's fucking, bro, that's sad as fuck, bro. She was really sticking to what this fuck ass dude said, bro. That's sad as fuck, bro.
Not
Bro,
a
how long she
17-year-old
been
nomad,
missing for?
but rather a 13-year-old from the opposite side of the country.
you can cancel the facial rec and fingerprint scanner. Located the 101. She's a missing juvenile out of Alabama.
Daisy's real name turns out to be Dayetzi Pizarro, listed as missing on a bulletin from the Marshall County, Alabama Sheriff's Office on April 19th, 11 days earlier. It's far from the name turns out to be Dayetzi Pizarro, listed as missing on a bulletin from the Marshall County, Alabama.
Missing juvenile, the 13-year-old Hispanic female, black, bro. Last seen, oh damn. Wait, last seen near the, oh never mind. 4/19/2025.
Alabama Sheriff's Office on April
And when
19th,
she was found,
11 days earlier. It's far from the last twist in this rapidly intensifying case.
What grade are you in?
8.
How long ago did
It's on
wait, I'm
juvenile out
stupid.
of
I'm slow.
Alabama?
Daisy's real name turns out to be Dayetzi Pizarro, listed as missing on a bulletin from the Marshall County, Alabama Sheriff's Office on April 19th, 11 days earlier. It's far from the last twist in this rapidly
She was missing
intensifying case.
She was missing for
What
10
grade are you
days, 11
Eight.
days.
How long ago did you run away?
Like a week ago.
Okay, and what are you doing with him?
Huh?
What are you doing with him?
I'm just traveling.
The alert out of Alabama about Dayetzi also lists a person of interest, none other than 32-year-old Raul Alexis Arellano Romero.
Right now, you're detained because you lied about who she was. Okay?
Wait,
about who she was?
Yeah.
bro, I just be so fucking confused.
Then 32
Okay, and what are you doing with him?
Huh?
What are you doing with him?
I'm just traveling.
Just traveling. So she ran away. Wait, so she didn't get kidnapped? I just gotta wait till it.
The alert
That's
out of
gotta wait till the end,
Alabama
bro.
about Dayetzi also lists a person of interest, none other than 32-year-old Raul Alexis Arellano Romero.
Right now, you're detained because you lied about who she was. Okay?
I lied about who she was?
Yeah. You've known her longer than 2 days. You've been traveling with her for longer than that. You lived in Alabama, right?
Yes.
Okay. When did you leave Alabama?
Wow, a while ago.
How long is a while ago, man?
Like a while.
Like years?
Months.
Months?
Like months. Like
Like-
we're talking about maybe 8 months,
Okay.
almost a year.
2021.
Does that look like her?
I don't know.
Hey, I got a question for you. Is that you?
No, sir. That's
No.
his wife.
His wife?
Yeah.
Okay. It's his
This
wife.
dude got a
So
whole
has she
wife.
been with you ever since you left Alabama?
Bruh.
No?
Okay, so when did you pick her up?
Like 2-3 days ago.
I know, see, dude, this is gonna work a whole lot easier if you quit lying to me, okay? I know you're lying to me, bro. We already know that you've been with her for longer than 2 days. So are you gonna tell me honestly how long you've been with her?
Wait, what makes you think that you know that
Here,
I've been
here's
with
the
her?
thing. I'm done with talking with you. Sit in that car.
I'm
I've already
just-
talked to her. I got all the information that I need.
But when the deputies get on the phone with authorities in Alabama, they learn that there's still much more to uncover in this disturbing case.
It
Okay.
looks like it says she left around like in the morning while the family was asleep. It looks like it was from 7/28/2024.
Exhaust tunnel.
And she was reported missing.
It turns out that this is actually the second time Raul has been accused of taking the girl on an unauthorized road trip. And the deputy gets on the phone with authorities in Massachusetts to learn more about a pending case from last year.
Oh
we
my
had a
god.
kidnapping case here in Massachusetts back in, I believe it was in July. He drove all the way over here
Yeah.
and picked this child up who was here. She was here on vacation with her mom, her biological mom. He came here and picked her up and took her out of state lines. We were able, through with help with the state police, we were able to find them out in like Virginia somewhere, and he was arrested. He was in prison for some time. His case is actually coming up soon. I was just on the phone with the DA. I was not
You
aware
got
that
a
he
whole
was
case
on the
running
run
at the
again with him.
same.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys found her. Thank you guys. Well, I'll be in touch. Give me a little bit of time. I'm gonna be in touch with her parents as well as the DA's office here, and I'll call you guys back.
Bro, what
Raul
the
is transported
fuck?
to the Navajo.
How the hell, bro? Twice? How is he near
Give
her?
me a little bit of time. I'm gonna be in touch with her
What the
parents as
parents
well as
are these are
the
not
DA's
watching
office
her?
here, and I'll call you
Like,
guys
you know,
back.
Raul is transported to the Navajo County Sheriff's
how's
Office
he
for
able to
questioning,
take her?
while Dayetzi is taken to the Family Advocacy Center in Show Low to be given a forensic interview.
I know it may seem like it, but you're still not in trouble, okay? We're not charging you with anything. They're probably gonna have to arrange for a way to get you back home, and I don't know what your relationship is with your parents.
Bro,
but
this
maybe
shit
get you
is-
in contact with
This is like,
if
yeah.
that's what you
See,
want.
In her
this was confusing. This is confusing me, bro. Cause it says she ran away, so she obviously maybe doesn't fuck with her family, maybe or something. Bro, I don't know, man.
interview, Dayetzi says she met Raul 2 years ago through her older brother.
Oh wait,
I don't know what your relationship is with your parents, but maybe get you in contact with them if that's what you want.
In her interview, Dayetzi says she met Raul 2 years ago through her older brother. They began communicating through online games like Fortnite and Call of Duty.
oh hell no, bro.
If that's what you want.
In her interview, Dayetzi says she met Raul 2 years ago through her older
Bro,
brother. They
what?
began communicating through online games like Fortnite and Call of Duty, where she told him that she wanted to take a trip to Vegas. He picked her up outside her house, and they stayed the night in Tennessee and
Oh my
Montana
god.
before finally arriving at a hotel in Henderson, Nevada. She insists that they slept in separate beds and had no intimate contact, and while some items of interest were found in Raul's vehicle,
He's detained right now because he's in the prison. He's got condoms in the center console. He's talking to her still.
no charges regarding a physical relationship have been filed. Meanwhile, at the sheriff's office, Raul is less than cooperative with the detectives.
We've been talking to Dave. We've been getting all the information she has. So we've talked to her, and now we want your side of the story. I want to hear from you, right?
Bro,
What's
so
going on?
this
So,
story is just fucking.
Can you start where
I don't know.
at the beginning?
Honestly, I have nothing to say.
What do you mean by that?
Exactly that. The straightforward meaning of nothing to say. I don't feel comfortable enough talking to you guys, especially after all of this. This was just a stop because I had stuff hanging on my mirror, like, you know, the mirror to look in the back.
And thank God.
And then it went for
Stopped you
all of
for
a sudden
that,
it turned
and
into like they were
found
checking
out.
to see if my car had drugs, and it got completely blown out of proportion. So I don't feel confident enough with any of you guys, to be honest.
With Raul unwilling to talk,
Shut
the
up.
detective reveals what comes next.
I don't know if they told you there, but there was a warrant for your arrest for kidnapping, nationwide extradition. So you will be booked into the Navajo County Jail that you went to earlier for that warrant, okay?
Raul Alexis Arellano Romero was transported back to Alabama the next day, where he was charged with interference with custody. Arellano Romero's case remains open and ongoing. If you'd like to see select
Oh,
new
this shit
videos
is
early
still
and help
going.
us keep uncovering case files that
Man, his
rarely
ass
come
better
to light,
fucking
you'll find
get
extra
hella
footage and
time, bro.
unseen details on our Patreon. Channel memberships here on YouTube also include early access to select new videos.
Bro, this shit was a confusing story. It's confusing for me because first I thought he, kidnapped her, you know? But then it started confusing me once they said that she ran away and that she's just traveling with him. So she still didn't. She's still not asking like, he kidnapped me, help me, whatever. And then, but then now at the end, we know now that she knew all along what she was doing, bro. And wow. Well, not all along she was doing, but like she's like like they said that they were talking online. Went from online. She said she wanted to go trip, and then he's the one that did. Bro, oh my god, bro. What the fuck? He better get hella time though. What the hell? That's so crazy though. Twice, bro. How the fuck he got near her? Who the fuck? Like, come on. What type of parents is this? Bro, this is true right here. This is exactly what I said, bro. That's dead as God. This right here. Just imagine for a moment how many cars with kidnapped children are not pulled over every day. That's how I was saying. Like, that's really God for real.